Okay, boys and girls, welcome back. Redmissed in the house once again. How you doing? I hope everyone's doing great. I'm doing great. And we, my friends, are playing some more WWE Supercard. Now, this was released. You're going to be seeing this tomorrow when I'm recording this bit of this video. But this was released, obviously, last night. So tell me in the comments down below, who would you love to see in the team event this weekend? Would you like to see Alexa Bliss or would you like to see Sasha Banks? Now, a few people have turned around and told me that this is going to go off of the basis of who wins the fight at Great Balls of Fire, but I'm not too sure. I think that even though the card could be the winner of the Great Balls of Fire bases, I think that maybe the one that gets the most comments or upvotes or stuff like that, they might go ahead and change the outcome of this. Why is all of this happening? I mean, to keep going backwards. They might actually change their outcome and put the one that people are actually voting for more inside the Twitter and stuff. So I don't know, but tell me your comments down below. Who do you want it to be? Now, me personally, I want it to be the Alexa Bliss because, as you guys know, if I go over to my divas, we already have an Alexa Bliss, so that will make another pro, and it would be perfect for me because of the fact that we only have one WrestleMania diva, and she would possibly be a pro. Now, that would also give me the benefit to be able to pro her before the RTG, which happens at the weekend, so I would be able to maybe be able to make her pro'd by then, but I don't know, but it would be amazing if that is the case. So, as I say, tell me in the linkity dinks down below who you want it to be, but King of the Ring is over, so we're going to go ahead and claim our rewards. Now, I was pretty damn sure that I was going to lose this, and we did. We lost it straight back-to-back games, which isn't a surprise because this guy just has better cards than me, unfortunately. He has the same diva, and he has event pros, and he's also got better power-ups than I have, so there's not really much of a chance I had, but we were able to get 2 ultimate cards, so hopefully these are going to go be pros. Let's see what we can get. Nice, a Charlotte. That's another diva pro, so I'm not a pro, sorry. And Big Cass. So Big Cass not that great. Charlotte being an ultimate diva, that's awesome because obviously, or woman superstar. I'm just so used to calling them divas that I'm probably still going to call them divas. So going ahead and getting that. She's not a pro, but she is another one that could potentially turn into a pro in the very, very near future. So I'm happy about that. As far as Big Cass goes, yeah, not really too happy about that. Or it's not that I'm not happy about it, I'm just not that really excited about it because of the fact that he's not that great in terms of a hero or a lineup, I should say, but he is better than one of the Usos at least, so I guess that's kind of a good thing, but that's kind of cool. So in other news, guys, we're going to go ahead and we're going to be starting up another King of the Ring, but I'll do that in a little while. And as far as our ring domination goes, we have actually managed to find a couple of pieces of Cena, but I'm not going to do anything here just yet. I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to bring you guys back when we are much, much closer to Cena, maybe even when we're about to get him, and also I'll update you on how far we've gone in the King of the Rings and stuff. But for now, peace. Okay, boys and girls, we are back, and as you can see, we're folding up those steel chairs, but I want to go ahead and show you what has been going on. Now, I've decided that I wasn't going to start another King of the Ring just yet, and this is because of I went a little bit crazy. Now, I don't know, but I got fed up of waiting for the old, the ultimate cards. I couldn't remember the name of them, so I was going to continue to look at getting all these ultimate pros, but when I looked into it, I seem to be getting WrestleMania pros just as quick as I'm getting ultimate pros, so all of these ultimate cards just kept on stacking up, and as you can see, we have no ultimate cards, guys. Now, TJP is fully done. He just needs training, but we're basically not going to work on leveling him up. Same with Shinsuke Nakamura. His games are all done, but he just needs training. But again, we're not going to be leveling him up. So, what are we going to be doing, guys? Well, you can see right here, the big Brock Lesnar, who's probably going to win the fight later on tonight, is fully leveled up. He's got all of his games. He's trained up. He's looking good. And we are about to combine him. So, as you can see, we used up a lot of our ultimate cards because we went training crazy. So you can see that that is now pro'd. We have also gone ahead and we have set up our Kevin Owens, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to pro him as well. So that's looking good. So now we've just gone ahead and got 2 more WrestleMania pros, 1 up, 1 down arrows. So that means that we have now going to go, or we're now going to go into our King of the Ring. And even though they're not fully leveled up, you can see here that I have also gone ahead and trained up a lot of my Seth Rollins. Now, he didn't have any games whatsoever. He's now level 49, which is really, really good. John Cena hasn't been trained up at all yet, so we are going to go ahead and put him over here in the tag team match for now. And we're going to swap out this guy over here. Now, the reason why I'm going to do this is just because I'm not really too bothered about winning these King of the Rings at the moment, but what I want to do is start getting people's games trained up. So, yeah, I could go ahead and put The Miz in for John Cena and then have a really good chance of obviously winning the King of the Rings and stuff, but as I say, I'm not really too fussed about winning them. I'm not going to be starting a King of the Ring at the moment because it's only 10:30. So as I turned around and said to you before, the King of the Ring starts 4 hours before the qualifying. So game 45 will play 4 hours before the time that you start the King of the Ring. So in 2 days' time, the King of the Ring will start at like 6:30, or the qualifying stage will start at like 6:30 in the morning. I don't really fancy getting up at like 6:30 in the morning just to make sure my cards are energized for the qualifying stages of the game. So I'm going to leave it a little bit longer and wait a little bit on those cards. So if we now go over to the RTG, you can see here that if I go and autofill right now, you can see that this is my current lineup. But once I train up the cards a little bit more, then we will basically have nothing but WrestleMania pros and Ultimate pros in this team, because we can already change out the Cesaro and the Dean Ambrose, but then just not leveled up enough to take the place of the base WrestleManias. So also we've got that Neville. Neville isn't fully leveled up yet because I'm not going to use any more Ultimate cards on Neville because of the fact that we had the Kevin Owens. So, excuse me, we're basically just going to train him up slowly until he's fully pro'd up. So that's going to be looking good right there. I did not mean to go there. I mean to go over here. So let's go into our ring domination. As you can see, we're quite far through our John Cena. We're looking pretty good. I think I found like 12 or 13 pieces of John Cena. I can't quite remember. I didn't look on the screen, so I don't know. But hey, I guess we're going to find out once we play this game. So as I say, I really hope that everyone else is having a good time. We are using a couple of other based WrestleMania cards in the team at the moment just to give them some games. So I believe I've got a non-leveled up Randy Orton and also a non-leveled up Samoa Joe. Just because of the fact that they're going to be able to get a lot of games in the time of obviously playing the last bit of the ring domination. I think I've had Randy Orton in for about 5 or 6 games, and he's already about a quarter done. So there is a lot of points that he has gained from being in the ring domination. So it is so good to train your cards in ring domination. I really love this event for training cards. It makes life so easy. Or not so much training cards. You can train cards very, very quickly because of the amount of cards that you get dropped off of the board. but this is one of it. Well, it is the best game mode for training the games on your card, because as I've said, like, look at that Randy Orton, for example. He got 3 games just in this one right here, so that's a potential to upgrade like 6 stats in one game. That is crazy amounts of stats if you get lucky and get double point stats each time. So as you can see here, we found 18 pieces of the John Cena, so that's not too bad. We're looking pretty good with that. I haven't really decided on whether or not I'm gonna like focus on leveling him up like crazy and then have him ready to go for the for the RTG next weekend. But let's take a quick look at that Randy Orton card. So if we take a look at his stats right here, you can see that he is basically a quarter full. Now, I am very sorry if it gets a little bit echoey here, but I've had to just walk around the house very quickly. Now, the good thing about this is I do record on a phone, so I can move around, and that was quite lucky because the dog just was scratching at the door to get back in the house. I forgot I left him out in the garden. At least it's a nice sunny day. So, anyway, we're going to be going ahead and we're going to go jump into this game right here. So there's Samoa Joe, and look at that, guys. We can go ahead, we can put him up the top, and he's going to get 3 games. So let's take a look, see what he gets. That's 1 speed, so unfortunately not a double stack game, but hey, you don't always have to get double stack games, right? Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Yeah, I'm right. So it's not too bad. So tell me in the comments down below as well, guys, how are you feeling about the fact that we're going to get a team RTG, sorry, not a team RTG, we're going to get a team event for a Diva. Now, this could mean a couple of things. I'm not going to go into it in detail because I've been saying it for the last month and it's not really happened, but being that it is moving on to Divas, they're running out of ideas, or they're running out of stuff to give us for the WrestleMania tier. So they've had to move into the Divas now, or otherwise they'll be giving away pro male superstars. So the fact that they've had to move into the Divas, it means that they're running out of stuff to do. So it means that this event for John Cena could potentially be the final event for a WrestleMania card. Now, I could be wrong with that because they might go ahead and just do another event with another male superstar. Who knows? They could still do an event with a Diva as well, so that could happen as well. But I think that they have kind of bled WrestleMania 33 tier for absolutely everything they can. They just cannot really do much more. So unless we see like another giveaway on, or basically giving away pro male superstars, or we see Diva superstars, there's really not much more they could do in this game in terms of WrestleMania tier. Now, I could be wrong with that, but that's just my opinion. Tell me what you think in the comments down below. But I think it's almost time, because the fact that they brought out all of the Hall of Fame tier, that would tell me that they would have kept the tier going for at least a month, because otherwise people would have been like really, really angry. The fact that they're giving away a WrestleMania card pack at the end of the month as the login reward, that also tells me that they're not thinking about bringing a new tier into the game just yet. So the only thing that I can think of that they're going to do is after this John Cena game, or after this John Cena event, they're going to put one more male superstar and one more Diva or female superstar, and that's going to take us a month down the line, because obviously each one is going to be 2 weeks, and then people won't feel as cheated, I guess, if they go ahead and put another brand new tier in for spending all of that money on Hall of Fame card packs to get like WrestleMania Hall of Fame pros and stuff. But I don't know. They might just continue with WrestleMania tier and just go and add a whole new batch of superstars. But I can't really see that happening because the only way they're really going to be able to do that is if they start adding people like The Rock and stuff to be able to outbeat people's charisma. Go and maybe add Eddie Guerrero into the normal WrestleManias to maybe outbeat people's speed. And things like that. I don't really know what they could really do with WrestleMania tier going forward. So tell me your thoughts in the comments down below as well. What do you think they could do to the game? Maybe they could go ahead and enter a brand new game mode for Divas, maybe. So kind of a little bit like maybe Money in the Bank or the Ring Domination, but with Divas. That could make things a little bit more interesting, so maybe it would be more focused towards the female superstars rather than male superstars. That would also give us a little bit more variety in the game, so that could be quite interesting. So maybe that, I don't know. Maybe they're going to go and enter something else into the game, so I don't know. I don't know, maybe a Monster Brawl game mode where it's like Elimination Chamber or something, like 6 people enter, only 1 person leaves. Kind of like a shorter version of the King of the Rings or something like that. I don't know. It's all kind of ideas that I'm thinking of and things that I'm thinking that they could still do while WrestleMania's going on, but then I can't really see them extending the WrestleMania 33 tier too much more. And if you look at it logically, the only thing they could do is possibly drag this out for 1 more month, giving us 1 more male superstar and maybe 1 more diva, or maybe a diva superstar. So that would mean that we would get 2 divas because Bayley has already been used as a diva, and we would get another male superstar, whoever that may be. So, I don't know. Tell me your thoughts in the comments down below. But for me today, guys, I'm going to have to go. So, I'm going to quickly finish off this game, and then we're going to take our picks, and then we're going to be saying goodbye. So, tell me one other thing as well, guys. Tell me in the comments down below how good you're doing in your Ring Domination. Have you already got the card? When did you get the card? I know that a few people already picked up the card, like the day that it come out on, like the Thursday or the Friday. Now, we're talking Sunday morning right now for me, but that's because obviously I didn't want to grind it all out in one go because of training my cards, and also because I'm a content creator. I don't want to go ahead and just charge everything in one day and then not have any content for the weekend or need to make some more content. But anyway, that's going to be it from me today. I really hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I shall see you in the next one. Peace on the streets.